I think both presidential candidates are fine or whatever, but we need someone older.
That's a hot take. I think the entire presidential candidacy should be determined by a game of golf.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Distorted Entertainment Podcast. My name is Ethan Carpenter, and I am, of course, joined by Mitchell Wade.
Hello, everybody.
You guys might notice something different if you're over on YouTube. We're actually recording video for the very first time. We'll see if it actually makes it onto video. If we don't upload this and you're listening to the audio version, it's not going to make any sense. Mitch, are you doing the Vogue right now?
What? No.
I think you're doing the Vogue.
I don't know how to dance, so we'll just assume I'm doing the Vogue.
I think that's the Vogue. The Vogue.
Yeah.
Anyway,
at first I was kawaii.
Yes, you were. You were quite kawaii. Anyway, Mitch, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Grappling with having to see myself in the camera, looking beautiful. It's great.
It's going to be a little bit of an awkward phase that we have to get through, especially because I like to look at myself in any camera view that I'm in because I am vapid, conceited. So I actually need to make sure I look at the camera every now and then, or at least at my information and not just myself and Mitch on the other screen. So,
see, you could be like me, who's smart, and put the video of himself right below the camera.
Well, here's the problem.
Looks like I'm staring directly into the soul.
Here's the problem. I can't with the thing that I have right now. My camera didn't come with like a stand to put on my stupid thingamajig. So
I believe the thingamajig you are referring to is your monitor.
Yes, the monitor. Can't put it on there. So I bought like a cheapo little arm that I put it on, and I could only put it off to the side. But I think it's cool. It's like I was gonna try and say something, but I lost the word. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Distorted Entertainment. Today we're gonna be going over an Abigail Williams record and an Aesop Rock album, if I recall correctly. But also we have news and such like that. We'll get to that in a minute. But Mitchell, it's been a while since we recorded. I think you've had a lot of life updates. You're on meth now.
I am on meth. I look like I'm on meth. I definitely sound like I'm on meth. So I finally was able to convince my psychiatrist that I needed a stimulant. So she told me to go down to my local street corner and talk to Jim. But I'm on, I can do this Adderall. And it has actually changed a lot for me. I've been able to focus. My house is clean. I hung up pictures that I've lived here for 2 years and never once hung up.
You've been on there. You've been there for 2 years now.
2 years.
Huh.
And also, I'll take my camera. I'm sure this will work. So, like, I hung up pictures, records.
You have a lot
flags.
Of Gojira stuff.
It's almost like they're my favorite band or something.
Yeah. I have never hung a picture up in any apartment that I've lived in.
Instruments, the LGBTQ box, and also Bell Witch.
All right, that's pretty sick.
So yeah, I've been able to focus at work more, get more work done. Stay on top of keeping my house clean, though I do have a sink full of dishes because I don't want to do them.
I know
because I have to hand wash my dishes.
Yeah, I should just hand wash mine because my dishwasher is freaking useless.
What you should do is just scrape the dishes and then do the dishwasher for sanitization.
Well, the problem is my dishwasher has hard water, so it covers everything in hard water stains.
Well, that would also mean your hand wash dishes would also get covered in hard water stains because it's the water.
Not
that makes no sense.
I know. It's weird.
Because all my glasses are like foggy. It is all shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I like didn't air dry them and I actually dry them with a towel, it would be different.
Probably.
So, but yeah, no, things have been going good. Job market's terrible. Still can't find a job.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. I've been applying to so many jobs, and I just either get no's or nothing.
I like my current job. I wish it paid more because then I could actually, survive. What else have I been up to? Playing Apex Legends again. I don't know why I'm like this. I clearly hate myself. Battle Royales. And I've been playing Elden Ring, but not the new DLC.
Haven't gotten there yet.
I refuse to play it.
Why?
It's hard.
Doesn't mean you should refuse to play it. It means you should just get good. Get good.
I am 30. I have 2 kids.
Of the feline variety.
Shh, they don't need to know that. They need to feel like my strife. If you tell them it's just 2 cats, then it's not sad enough. No, I've been watching somebody play the DLC, and I'm sure it's fine, but I'm kind of forcing myself through Elden Ring almost. Like, I'm having fun here and there, but I don't particularly like open world games.
Right.
For me, there's usually too much emptiness, and I really just want to get from point A to point B, maybe some side stuff here and there. There are exceptions to open world where I am like, yeah, this is really good. Red Dead Redemption, I think, is a very solid open world that has like plenty going on, even when you're in just the nature part of the world. But you can also just ignore all that, get to point A to B. You don't have to go exploring to get the full experience. But things like Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, it really depends on you to just look at something and be like, ooh, that looks cool. I'm going to wander over there. And then you spend 5 hours doing something that progresses you nowhere.
Assassin's Creed is kind of like that too.
It can be. I wouldn't say the older ones, which is the only experience I have.
Yeah, I was referring to more of like Origins
than not Valheim. Valhalla.
Yeah, I heard Valhalla was. I heard like I think there was one reviewer I watched that said they stopped playing Valhalla because they were 80 hours in and they still weren't like anywhere near the end.
Yeah, and I don't have the focus and time. I mean, I have more focus now that I'm on meth, but I don't have the willpower to do all of that. Like, I want a game like Doom. The goal is clear. You move forward, you shoot things.
Move, rip, tear.
Yeah. And so, yeah, Elden Ring's fine. It's a good game. But I prefer like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, where you really have like a straightforward path.
Of course, yeah.
And it doesn't have like a waypoint pointing at it and telling you go here, but it's enough to be like, hey, move forward and maybe something cool will be at the end. And it's usually something that will kill you.
I forgot that I set up things to like move our cameras so that when we're talking, we can have close-ups. So I've just been sitting on the both screen for the past 10, 15 minutes, however long we've been talking. I need to be a bit more aware of that.
I mean, can you do that in like editing and stuff?
No, because I'm not recording I should do that though. I should have been recording everything. I can set it up so that it records all of our stuff at the same time. I just didn't think about it. So that's a note for next episode.
Yeah.
So,
but what else? I mean, life's pretty boring. Oh, I bought a new car.
Hell yeah.
Totally forgot about that. I got a Kia K5 2021 in blue. And it is a lot better of a ride than my 2004 Ford Taurus. Not that that's surprising.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, no. It seems like you really like your new car.
I love my new car. I don't like the new car payment.
Yeah, understandable.
So that just added to the stress of, wow, I have no money and need a job that pays more.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that process now too. I've been starting to do more stuff on the side, and then there's the guy I've talked about before on the podcast. I don't know if I named him, but he's the guy I've been doing Upstart stuff for, and
Right.
he is apparently looking for a full-time editor. So I did a test thing today where I had to record a bunch of I had to edit a bunch of conservative political videos, which I'm not going to say anything just in case if anybody ever watches this. Not my side of the aisle. So it was a little awkward, but
he's a commie.
I'm a communist. I'm a communist. I'm not, but it was interesting to try and do. He said that I knocked a couple of them out of the park. I need to edit one more. I need to re-edit one more. And I'm hoping he offers me a little bit more than what I'm making now, obviously. And it would be a work from home job, and that would be really nice. I think I have a little bit of an edge because I've been working with this guy since last October.
Would it be enough to actually survive off of and everything?
So I make 22 now, and I'm surviving. I would
make more than I do, and
yeah.
I work in cancer research.
The only reason I'm making 22 is because I threatened to leave to a factory, and they were like, "We don't want you to do that." So they upped the pay by 1/4 to what they offered me. So I was going to be making $21.75.
That's still more than I make.
Yeah. All of the other editors were mad when I told them, and I'm like, "Well, use that as leverage to get more pay. Tell them, hey, why is Ethan making 22 an hour and I'm only making 18?
Yeah.
I don't know if they did that or not, but yeah. So
Ethan doesn't deserve that much money.
I deserve to be making minimum wage. But I also did a thing. I've been trying to knock out my collections because I'm really interested in trying to find a house. Or trying to get a house. And if you have collections, you're just not... Oh, I have some on my forehead. Oh, it's a scab. All right, I'll just keep picking at that. Excuse me.
And this is when we all saw Ethan die on camera.
Well, someone would have to upload that for it. But I want to try and get a house.
Gage has got it.
Yeah, Gage has got it. I want to try and get a house, and you just can't get a home loan if you have collections. So I went on to Upstart yesterday, and I'm applying for a $5,000 loan to try and knock all those out.
Oh, you're talking buying a house?
Yes, I would like to get a house.
Oh,
because honestly, it's cheaper than trying to rent.
Yes, but you don't have the niceness of not that I'm pro rent. By no means am I pro rent. You don't have the if something goes wrong, you have to pay for it kind of thing.
Right. That's one of the only downsides. But if I were I have that same color iron flask.
Righteous.
Yeah. Iron Flask is nice. But
Iron Flask is solid. Sponsor us.
Yes, please. Iron Flask. We are users of your product. So yeah, that's something I'm looking into. With Iron Flask, your drinks stay cold for ever. They stay cold forever.
They, especially if you got ice in them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking into. I actually, now that I said that, I need to remember to go in and actually send in the other stuff they need from me. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I've been looking at trying to get a house. I've been trying to get some more. Been trying to find a new job because I'm really sick of working third shift. I am so done. I haven't slept for the past 3 weeks, or haven't slept very well. Anyway, I learned that there's a thing called keto insomnia. Apparently, I was talking to my therapist, and I was like, I haven't slept in 3 weeks. Coincidentally, earlier I was like, I've been doing about keto for like 3 weeks again. And she was like, is that related? I'm like, I don't know. So I'll look it up. And apparently it's because you don't get as many electrolytes as you need when you're doing keto. So I've been drinking some Gatorade Zeros. And that's kind of helped. But I cheated today. I went to Roadhouse and I finally broke down. I've been doing really good, where I usually only have half a roll. But today I'm like, screw it. I'm going to have half a roll. I got an ice cream on the way home. And then I got a Hershey bar when I went to buy more Monster.
So why keto and not just like a calorie deficit?
Well, in my head, it's because when I've done keto in the past, I've lost weight. But the reason I was losing weight was because I was working at FedEx, not because I was doing just keto. I'm sure the keto helped, but
maybe not specifically the form of keto you were doing.
Yeah, correct. I wasn't doing very good. And the thing was, I'm kind of doing the same. I'm doing better. I'm eating vegetables, and I'm doing I found keto meal shakes, which are a lot better than just eating burgers all the time. But the thing is, I haven't been losing any weight. And I started adding calorie deficit as well. I've been keeping to about 2,000 calories. I've lost 15 pounds, but I'm stuck.
That's good.
Yeah. And my dietitian said that's a really good start. Like, don't feel bad or anything. I've just been stuck in the 233. If I was 233, I'd be happy.
Oh my God.
In the 433 region. So yeah, I made plans with Jake, my old roommate, to start going to the gym 3 times a week. So I'm going to start going Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to go back on keto, and I'm going to be hardcore. Well, not hardcore, but my dietitian was like, hey, based on your weight and everything, you should be eating 3,500 to maintain calories to maintain your weight. Let's bring you down to 2,000. Okay. And I've been doing better at that, except for the days where I can't sleep and I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm going to see if my parents want to go out to eat at 7:30 because I can't sleep. And then I eat way more than I should.
Sure.
So,
for me, I'm down to 420. Blaze it. I'm on the poor man's diet.
You just can't afford to eat.
I just can't afford food. No, I obviously, for if anyone actually is concerned about my fat ass, no, I do eat. I do have food, but I've had to cut back on eating out a lot, which is where most of my calories were coming from in terms of large quantity.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been cooking more and eating simple meals. For lunch today, I had rice and beans.
Nothing wrong with that.
And salsa. So it was a good mixture of fruit, vegetable, protein, grain, but not a huge amount of calories in that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm probably eating anywhere, and I only eat 1 to 2 meals a day. And my first meal is usually a bowl of cereal, some fruit, a granola bar, something like that, and a coffee with it.
Of course.
By the way, those were just so people are aware. I'm not saying I have cereal, fruit, and a granola bar. I choose
separate. There were commas.
There were commas and an or. So my first meal of the day is usually really small, and then I either skip lunch or I skip dinner. So I've been doing 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day, and just being on that and trying to eat healthy with getting plenty of vegetables, plenty of protein, maybe cutting back on carbs a little bit, but not keto cutting back.
Yeah.
I've lost. I'm down from 480 to 420.
I didn't realize you were that heavy.
Yeah, at my heaviest, which is when I was on Ozempic, I was at 483.
Dang. Well, you're doing great then. I mean, obviously the first 20 pounds or so was because you were...
I lost about 40 pounds on Ozempic, and then I gained 20 of it back.
Oh.
And I will never recommend Ozempic to anybody. That does not mean it doesn't work. because it worked for me. Just
You had some really bad side effects.
I couldn't even keep water down.
Yeah.
So it was definitely unhealthy weight loss because I lost like 40 pounds in only 2 months, which is a very fast and very alarming. If anyone doesn't know that, you should only be losing after your initial weight loss, because you usually lose about 10 to 15 pounds and then it slows down.
Mhm.
And that's because you're losing retained water weight.
Right.
And then after that, it should be only like 1 to 2 pounds a week max.
Gotcha.
So like in a year, you shouldn't lose more than 100 pounds. And depending on what you're doing, like if you're exercising and lifting weights, it might be even less weight because you're gaining muscle.
Yeah.
So it's fine to go based on a scale, judging your weight and everything, but don't rely on it. Also rely on how you're feeling, how your clothes fit, how you fit in a car, etc., etc. And that's something that I wish more people talked about because, for instance, I definitely had, no surprise, body image issues in high school, and I only weighed like I was the same height I am now. I only weighed like 230 at the time in high school. I thought I was fat as shit. Now I go and look at pictures of me in high school. I'm like, damn, I look good. So, and it was just because I was relying on a number because my doctor told me that I was still too heavy because all he was looking at was a number.
Yep.
So, people trying to lose weight, people that are concerned about their weight, don't just base it on a number. Base it on how you're feeling, both emotionally and physically. Base it on how your clothes fit, etc. And it's best to, the best habits are to eat a lot of vegetables, get some protein, try to eat like 15 to 2,000 calories a day. Unless you're bulking up, then eat more. And exercise. And there you go. And you're pretty much doing everything you need to be healthy.
If there's anybody that you should listen to for health advice, it's Mitch and I.
Okay, to be fair, I do work in healthcare.
That is true.
Am I a doctor? No, so maybe don't listen to me all the way.
We are not giving professional advice. I
am.
Okay.
It's just a professional advice. Third
party.
I'm the middleman. I'm the third party. This is coming from my nutritionalist that I had.
Oh, I guess I should also say the reason I'm doing like dieting and stuff is because I'm looking into getting bariatric surgery.
No one cares.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's quite serious there, Ethan.
Yes. So I need to get down to 400 pounds before they'll schedule it. And then once I get to 400 pounds and they get it scheduled, they want me to go on either a 2-week or a 4-week pre-op diet, which is supposed to help me lose the last 20 pounds. And it's light. But they want you to lose all that weight so you get all the excess or the excess fat away from like your organs and everything. Right. So that's why I'm back on keto and looking to go to the gym and things of that nature. It's a serious surgery. At one point I thought about doing the route where you go to Mexico to get it. My doctor didn't advise that. And it was a very brief thought. It was just like a maybe, and then it was, whatever. So I don't recommend doing that. I've heard horror stories. So.
Yeah, that's dumb. Now, do you think if you lose all this weight that you still want to do bariatric, or is that something you're going to be considering down the road?
I think I'm pretty
solid on it.
I think I'm pretty solid on it at this point. Because I don't know if I can get down to the weight I want to get down without it.
Right.
Because I would love to be under 300 pounds again.
Shit, I'd love to just be 300 pounds.
True. Just my knees are shot, my back is shot, everything hurts all the time. And going to the gym 3 times a week is just gonna suck. If I stand more than five minutes, my back starts killing me.
Oh, lucky for you, a lot of the weight machines are sitting.
True, but I also need to get cardio in. Like I went to the cattle tour they were doing with Carnifex, and I had to sit out most of the bands, and there was no seating inside, so I had to literally sit out for a lot of the bands. So I caught. Go ahead. I don't remember.
You've had to do that at multiple concerts, anyways. You had to do it at like Ne Oblivious Scaris.
True. Yeah, but also like once I think I was also done. I was kind of over being out when I walked out of Ne Oblivious Scaris. They were good, but I'm just like, I think I'm done with music. I need to go sit down. But
and then you got to talk to who was it again? Was it Beyond Creation with them?
I talked to a little bit. I talked to the singer of Beyond Creation a little bit.
One of them, and I wanted to ask him something about vocal stuff, but he was deep in conversation with other people, so I didn't bug him. But yeah, I guess that's a little bit. I went to go see Cattle. They put on a great show. I caught a little bit of the Zenith Passage. I caught a little bit of Rivers of Nile at that show, and they sounded great as well. I sat out of Carnifex because who listens to Carnifex? A lot of people listen to Carnifex. Not my shtick, unfortunately, but that was a good show. Speaking of shows, we can actually start getting into a little bit of news. Stop talking about our sad sacks, at least until a little later. Hey, I was full of positive news at first. I'm on drugs.
Drugs are cool.
Drugs are cool, kids, when they're prescribed from your doctor.
Exactly. So there actually been a couple of big shows announced recently. I'll talk about one. I think Mitch knows a little bit more about the other one. Black Dahlia just announced a new tour, a new U.S. tour with a Dying Fetus of all bands, which I feel like that's not that odd. For some reason I thought it was odd, but it's not really that odd. And I'm excited. They have an Indianapolis date, so I'm going to try to go to that.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm so bummed that I walked out of that one show where Trevor was still here.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool to see them even with Brian. And speaking of the Black Dahlia murder, we can talk about the Flesh God tour here in a minute. New single.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers, sorry. New single from the Black Dahlia murder, Aftermath, came out a few weeks ago. If you follow us on YouTube or my TikTok or our TikTok page, I did a review of it, and I'll link that stuff in the below because I don't think I have yet. Silly of me. It's really good. It's a really good single, I thought. It has some really good riffage and lead work. The lyrics are really cannibally, and they're good. Nothing too out of the ordinary for Black Dahlia Murder, but I thought the song was really, really good. Brian sounds great on it. He's not really trying to do a Trevor impersonation, whether that be in tone or vocal patterns or anything like that. And Brian sounds really good, and they announced a new album called Servitude. I believe it comes out in August. What did you think about the single?
It was good. It definitely had some older, like unhallowed Black Dahlia
definitely
vibes to it. But it sounded good. It sounded like Black Dahlia. Nothing really changed. They're still doing their stuff. So if it's going like it usually goes, this next album's going to be a banger, and then the one after that's going to be
Yeah, I'm still bummed that I didn't really like Verminous as much as I wanted to. I've fallen into the pattern of I think all of Dahlia's albums are pretty solid. But
sure.
But Verminous, I'm like, there's something about it. I think it lacks energy.
Well, it's like, I mean, we can just go through their music very quick. Let me pull them up. I mean, if you just go in like chronological order, it literally usually goes every other album is good ish.
Well, I mean, I think their first three, like Unhallowed is decent, Miasma's a solid one, Nocturnal's a solid one. I like a lot of Deflorate.
Nocturnal. I'm sorry, Nocturnal's solid.
Okay, it's a great album.
There we go.
But like Deflorate, Ritual, those are both great. I really love Everblack.
Everblack's
I've heard a lot of people are kind of meh about Abysmal.
Abysmal was all right, but it's no Nightbringers.
But Nightbringers is what broke me into Black Dahlia. If you listened to our episode we did with other Mitch.
That
was a fun episode.
It was.
And Mitch enjoyed
uploaded?
It did. And Mitch had a lot of fun as well. So that's cool. We are planning on doing more guest episodes, by the way. As good as Mitch has done. It's only got like 20 views total between YouTube and Buzzsprout, but whatever. So yeah, that was Black Dahlia Murder. What's the other tour that I spoiled earlier?
Yeah, it's Flesh God Apocalypse with Shadow of Intent.
That sounds like an awesome show.
It does sound like an awesome show, especially since the piano player of Flesh God wrote some of Shadow of Intent's orchestral stuff.
Well, I think he wrote all of it. At least for the album I gave you and the new one.
Yeah. That's what I mean by some.
Oh, I gotcha.
I can't speak for everything they've done. I know he's done like a couple of like orchestral things for other bands.
Mm-hmm.
So, that'll be pretty cool. I definitely won't be seeing it though.
Yeah, because it's not coming nearby, unfortunately.
It's not. You know who is? Oh, by the way, they're also releasing a new album, Flesh God Apocalypse.
Yeah, they released a song not too long ago. I didn't get a chance to check it out. How was it?
It's all the singles they've released so far are solid.
Sweet.
So, which I was kind of scared of because they recently their bass player left the band.
Mm.
So they are now just a guitarist, bass player, opera singer, piano player, drummer.
Just.
I wasn't sure how just having one guitar was going to do for them. Now they might be double tracking and stuff like that. Like they still might be doing two guitars on their record. I don't know. Everything sounded good so far. I'm enjoying it. And for those of you who didn't know, the bass player was the one that was doing all the non-operatic clean vocals.
Mm.
And now Veronica, the opera singer, is just going to be doing all clean. Because she does some non-operatic stuff as well as the operatic.
I gotcha. I feel like if you're trained for operatic vocals, you can probably sing just fine.
I agree with that, but there was someone in high school that was an opera singer, and she refused to do anything but opera sing. And she went up to a tuner and tried to do singing and all. It couldn't figure out the pitch because she had so much fucking vibrato in it.
Ah, I gotcha.
So yeah, their singles are good. It'll be a good tour. I wish I could go see it. Maybe I'll cave and travel to Chicago again.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember what day that was, but
the beauty of me not having to record my end is I have plenty of computer power to look stuff up.
That is true. We have a whole new recording system right now, as long as this works and doesn't die out of nowhere.
September 15th.
Or
September 14th.
It's not bad.
If we go to Cleveland.
I might have to. Sounds fun. But I only have a couple of days left to ask off, unless if I get this job with Terry.
September 14th and 15th is a Saturday and Sunday.
Ooh. That might be eyeing that Ohio date.
Yeah, the Ohio date doesn't sound bad.
Nice.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. So yeah, Flesh God, Dahlia, and I guess Dying Fetus are all touring now. I'm excited for that.
Ginger.
Oh, is Ginger touring too?
Ginger's touring, but man, they said fuck the Midwest on their tour.
Of course they did.
No, I mean they're not even like doing Chicago or Ohio.
Oh, interesting.
The only place they're doing is Kentucky, and that's because
festival.
Yeah, it's a festival.
Mm.
So, like, I don't know what's up with that.
Well, I mean, I expect bands to skip out on indie. I'm kind of surprised that Dahlia. Well, I guess maybe not, because Dahlia's played indie before. So
yeah, they're a small enough band, and they're a Midwest band nonetheless.
True, they're from Michigan, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah. All of those sound pretty solid, though.
Also, Ginger just announced that they finished recording their album.
Okay. Nice.
So
I still haven't
maybe-
really dove into their music that much. I'm
Do I
sure I
need
will
to?
at some point, whether
That
it be
sounds like
forced or
I'm-
not.
It sounds like I have to force you.
But that's cool. Let's go ahead and get into some of the stuff we have. We have a few lists.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Well, it's not the meat and potatoes yet. We still have actual news articles.
Let's get into the asparagus.
Asparagus. The band Crazy Town, that you might know them for that one song Butterfly, which is like So Bad It's Good type music, new metal back in the day.
You're my butterfly,
Sugar baby. One of their singers passed away. Shifty Shellshock. Wanted to mention that off the top. He passed away due to an accidental overdose. So thoughts and prayers go out to his family and their fans.
Not the thoughts and prayers.
Not the thoughts and prayers. It's the best I can do right now. Don't have a lot of actual metal news. We just have a few lists. Although, apparently, Kirk Hammett doesn't feel challenged by Metallica's music.
I mean, would you?
I mean, I can't play guitar.
So would you? Absolutely not. It's
Says, quote, it's difficult for me to play bebop. Now that's difficult shit to play. I don't know what that means.
It sounds like he should leave Metallica and join a bebop group.
I'm looking through the article right now.
I've never found any of Metallica's stuff complex. I mean,
yeah, they're not the most complex band in the world at all. But he also says
good riffage.
Oh yeah, and I mean that's in no small part to Hetfield being a beast. But he also says, I've been playing Metallica's music for 40 years. Of course, it's going to be easy.
Right.
It was one of those headline things, and of course he was trained by Satriani.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
He did train with Satriani for a little while. Anyway, that was kind of a headline thing. But do you have any actual music news, or do we want to do a couple of these lists?
The only other thing is Ulcerate came out with a new album, Cutting the Throat of God.
Edgy.
It's such a good name. Fuck off.
It's like Kerry King level.
No, Kerry King doesn't know that many words.
I assume it sounds just like Stare Into Death and Be Still.
It does, which is great. It's a nice wall of sound with a lot of ambience and drum fills everywhere. It's so good, Ethan. Why don't you like it?
I don't know. It's just not my thing, man.
Even Gage liked it.
He liked Stare Into Death and Be Still. I don't think he's listened to the new album.
He's still like, if he liked Stare Into Death and Be Still, he's going to like Cutting the Throat of God.
Nah. It's just not my thing. I've listened to their really early material, and it's just tech death, like normal tech death. And I kind of dug that, but I need to actually sit down and listen to it.
So, that's about all I got.
Okay. All right, what do we want to look at? We got the best rock and metal albums of the year so far, every rock and metal album that went number one in the 90s, or 10 wackiest prog metal albums ever.
I'm down for proggy things or what's been good so far.
Let's save what's been good so far until after the reviews then. Here we go. We got 10 wackiest prog metal albums ever. So starting off, it's Devi, so of course it's going to be wacky. I didn't realize he had more than 2 Ziltoid albums, because I thought there was just Ziltoid and then Z2, whatever that record is. But apparently he has an album called, the Devin Townsend Project has an album called Ziltoid Dark Matters from 2014.
Okay.
Released the second half of 2014, Z2. Oh, it's a. Is this the same album? Z2's double feature. So this is probably part of Z2. This awesome sequel to 2007's Ziltoid the Omniscient somehow bested its predecessor and 2011's Deconstruction. That's a bold claim, Loudwire.
That is a very bold claim.
Have you listened to this one?
I have not. I've barely ventured outside of Deconstruction and oh god, what's the one with the cats?
That's a good question.
It has Genesis on it.
Yeah, Genesis is the song I know.
I will
Apparently Chris Jericho is on this album. Interesting. Empath, that's what it's called. Apparently I'm gonna have to check out this album because they're making it sound freaking epic right now. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Next up is Igor, Spirituality and Distortion. I've actually listened to this album. It's been a while though. I know that there's a song on it with Corpse Grinder, and that song's really good. Igor is a very odd French band. The song that I know of them is called Cheval, and I should send it to you. It's really good. It has Travis Ryan on it. And,
oh boy!
And then he's already sick of me. It's a good. They're pretty solid. I wanted to catch them when they were touring for this album, but I didn't get a chance. They're very odd. There's also another song. Is that the song with Corpse Grinder? There's another song off that record that has a really weird music video. I recommend it. Have you ever heard of the band Spiral Architect?
I don't believe so.
Interesting. So, I mean, I don't know anything about these then. For the album Skeptic's Universe, I should send you this list. Maybe you'll want to check some of them out. Ooh, the next entry is Haken, The Mountain.
I said it's a great record.
I mean, yes, I imagine it's a great record. I didn't realize.
Well, that's the one with Cockroach King on it.
Yes. I was just reading through the thing. I didn't realize it could be described as silly, though, or wacky.
Have you heard Cockroach
I guess Cockroach King's pretty wacky, ain't it? Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Ever heard of Unexpect?
Yes.
You have, actually. It's the album Fables of the Sleepless Empire.
Okay.
Do you know that one?
I don't know them well enough.
Okay. Well, they're Canadian, and they describe them as prog avant-garde extreme metal band. They said it might be the best of those of all time. Unfortunately, they ended with this eccentric masterpiece. Interesting. Unsolved Ideas of a Distorted Guest is basically what might happen if Meshuggah, Apocalyptica, Wardruna, and Frank Zappa decided to collaborate.
I don't know if I like that composition of people.
That's a lot. That's like wildly different people.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to save this. I'm going to check out some of the records, I think. Diablo Swing Orchestra?
Yep. I know them.
Okay. Swagger and Stroll Down the Rabbit Hole.
It sounds pretty wacky.
I mean, this cover art is quite wacky. If the name Diablo Swing Orchestra doesn't tell you their zaniness, the titles and covers of this album should. Their latest voyage into hyperactive nonsense, 2021 Swagger and Stroll Down the Wabbit Hole, I went Elmer Fudd there, is perfect example of that. Lead single War Painted Valentine almost defies categorization because it blends chicken box, hip-hop verses, Spanish horns, softly sung odes, funky rhythms, progressive metal, and a host of other ridiculous elements in a joyous musical carnival. This might be a little too wacky for me.
Might just be a little too wacky.
Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. I feel like I've heard.
Fucking hate Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum.
Have you tried listening to them?
Yes, I have. I was recommended to them by a avant-garde folk band that I went and saw in Bloomington when Rhinos was a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like the name Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum.
Yeah, I'll send you the song I know.
It's for the album of Natural History. Aatrox. Nothing. Contentum. I'll skip over that one. Do you know Others by No One?
No.
Okay, we'll skip that one too. Carbonized.
Nope.
All right, a lot of albums a lot of albums I haven't heard, and I'm probably going to check a lot of these out. I think haven't heard of anyway. The History of Prog in 21 albums. Starting with King Crimson. I'm not a King Crimson guy, to be honest.
I really like one song by King Crimson.
21st Century Schizoid Man? Yeah. I imagined that. All right. We'll go quick through the game news here. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree came out. People have been freaking out about it because, of course, they have.
Also, it's too damn hard.
It is quite difficult.
To the point that they actually patched it and made it easier.
Yeah, my roommate's been playing it.
They made it so that the like specialized leveling that is in the DLC specifically, I think they made it so it's like 75% for the first 10 and then 25% increase for the last 10 levels.
Gotcha.
So there's only 20 levels.
Yeah,
but
people have been playing it. It's apparently the #1 DLC of all time now. And,
yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's really not even a DLC. It's a fucking game.
Oh, I did not realize that.
No, like it is a DLC, but the amount of content, it's basically a new game.
I gotcha. Yeah, I never got. I played a little bit of Elden Ring. It's just Souls games aren't really my thing, especially when they are like legit Souls games. I like Souls likes. I really enjoyed the Star Wars Jedi games, but they are significantly easier than.
I mean, have you played
Dark
any
Souls.
other Souls? Oh, you played Bloodborne.
I played Bloodborne. That's the only other one I've really played. So, and I've never gotten very far in it.
I really like Bloodborne because I enjoy cosmic horror.
Yeah.
Elden Ring has some cosmic horror in it, surprisingly.
From what I've watched Gage play, a lot of the bosses seem really cool, but I can't do Souls games. I've always said that eventually I'm just going to break down and stream a whole Souls game, or try to.
One sitting.
One sitting, yeah. Jeez. But I don't know if I'm ever actually going to do it. But I simply thought about doing it just because I know there's a whole bunch of people that like watching new people play Souls games. So like it would probably bring in some viewers, but I don't know.
Maybe some really cool 12-year-olds.
Some really cool 12-year-olds. Yeah, I started getting trolled by some 12-year-old on YouTube. I haven't streamed since, so the kid probably thinks he's won. But
because he
hasn't. I just haven't streamed because I'm so tired lately.
Ethan, that's a poor excuse. You're always tired. Use that as your strength, like the Hulk.
Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League Steam numbers have dwindled into the low hundreds.
Is anyone freaking surprised?
Placing it side by side with Gotham Knights. I'm not shocked. It's such a bummer because Rocksteady is a great game developer. The Arkham games were fantastic. They made a game beforehand that was pretty widely regarded. But Suicide Squad just was DOA. But yeah, it's not doing well anymore. The screen cap they have had 239 people playing. The all-time peak was only 13,000.
I'm surprised it was that many.
Yeah, that's a bummer of Suicide Squad. I thought about playing it, but no.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's getting late. Star Wars Bounty Hunter Remaster. A lot of people are excited about that. I never got a chance to play it I played it once when I was younger, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. But a lot of people are excited about that. It's coming out in August. Oh, I forgot. The Thing game is getting a remaster, which I'm very surprised about because it was kind of a cult classic on the PS2 and Xbox. And it's very fun, or at least it was when I was younger. I don't know if it still is, but I'm probably going to pick that up.
Did you know that they made a Killer Clowns from Space game?
I did. I've not heard a single thing about it.
I've watched a couple of YouTubers play it, and it looks incredibly boring.
Well, it's an asymmetrical horror game.
Yeah,
a lot of those are kind of boring.
I don't find Dead by Daylight boring.
Really?
Yeah.
I find a lot of them to be pretty boring. And
I thought the Friday the 13th one was all right.
Yeah, I played that once. I was terrible at it, so I stopped playing. It. And then I watched a little bit of Northern Lion playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I thought was interesting. But
I thought it looked boring as shit.
It was interesting to see like how they programmed playing the killers. They like changed the FOV to like be really shrunk in, so it was actually easy for people to get around them without being seen. So I thought it was interesting from a gameplay perspective. as an actual game, like whatever. But it was cool of them to get to do another property after they made Friday the 13th, since Friday the 13th died.
Due to licensing issues.
Yeah. And apparently the licensing issues are starting to get cleared up in the courts. They are making a Friday the 13th TV show. It's a prequel series called Crystal Lake. And I was excited for it because Brian Fuller, who made Hannibal, the TV show, was attached to it, but he just left the project due to disagreements on things. So I'm a little less psyched about it now. And my last gaming news, apparently Steam just released a built-in game recording feature to rival Shadowplay by NVIDIA. And I just think that's kind of cool. Like, more ways to record so people can actually, like, do YouTube and stuff like that, even though it's an oversaturated market.
Right.
You know, let people do that is kind of fun. That's about all I got.
Yeah, I don't got shit when it comes to gaming news.
Cool. I'm going to crack open a cold one with the boy.
Ethan, well, I guess you work nights. Never mind.
Plus, I didn't realize it was 9:42.
Yeah.
Oh, well, after this, I'll do some editing. Anyway, guys, we have a couple of dang albums to go through. I have no idea who's going to go first or not. I'm going to just elect you.
Okay. Meat and potatoes time?
Meat and potatoes time.
Okay. I listened to Aesop Rocky. I'm sure that doesn't happen quite often.
Pretty much every time I recommend Aesop Rock to somebody, this pretty much every time it happens.
So, no, I listened to Aesop Rock. And what is it, Blockhead?
Blockhead, yep.
Their collaboration on an album called Garbology. And man, does the album title suit the music?
Uh-huh.
It was kind of garbage. I did not enjoy this record one bit.
Really?
Like, not at all. I felt the instrumentation and the vocals just did not coexist well with each other at all. There were many times where Aesop Rock put what he likes to do is like put emphasis on words or like slow down on certain parts, especially in like hooks and everything.
Yeah.
And it just did not coalesce with what the beats were doing.
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
I like to give I should nope. Do not search for servers. Oof. That could have been bad. Like I felt like Wolf Piss. By the way, terrible name in general.
Which one?
Wolf Piss.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think there are a couple of weak songs. Wolf Piss is one of them.
I felt the verses in Wolf Piss were fine, but like the hook or chorus,
I forget what the hook is in that one.
It just I'm not going to say it because that would be real bad.
Hold on.
For Mitch to say it. But I just felt like the way he emphasizes his words in it really just feel off compared to the rest of it. Skip to like 108.
Okay, I was just looking at the lyrics. Spotify. It has been a minute since I've listened to this record. But I liked it a lot when it dropped.
But you also really like Aesop Rock.
That is true. I am a big Aesop fan. You said 108.
Seem normal, but the nights get pretty weird.
Oh, when you said it would be bad for you to say it, I thought it was like,
oh no,
the lyrics were bad.
I just wouldn't do it justice.
Oh, I got you. I was like, what did Ace say in this song? I don't remember.
He says the N-word hard R.
Oh God, no. Okay. That's kind of a bummer, man. At first I did think the instrumentation,
Yes.
The instrumentation.
Oh, man. The instrumentation. My favorite cycle in the reproductive cycle.
Because the first song they released on this album was Jazz Hands. And at first I didn't.
Jazz Hands was weak as hell.
I did not like it at first. I can jam to it now. But the songs that really stuck out to me were like Difficult, Oh Fudge, Flamingo Pink was good. I really love All Day Breakfast. And then Abandoned Malls, the closer. But yeah, there were a couple of weak songs now that I'm looking back and thinking about it. Wolf Piss. I like Jazz Hands now, but it's not the strongest single or opener. I don't remember anything about Fizz. I don't remember That Is Not a Wizard. So maybe I did a disservice by giving this to you. That's my bad. I thought you would like it just because I like I said, I enjoyed it. But
right.
But I do agree the instrumentation's is a lot stranger, especially compared to like the Impossible Kid.
Yeah. And I do remember enjoying the Impossible Kid. Also just, rap hip hop, not really my like shtick, because I really enjoy instrumentation and diversity in instrumentation, and that's not the focus of rap hip hop. The whole thing is about having a solid beat to back up some
flow,
rhythm in the vocals with flow. But I felt the flow was just not that great in these. I feel like they were two individual people, and I know like Blockhead used to do his stuff.
Yeah, back before Skeleton, I believe.
But it just felt like they were two different people doing two different things.
Okay.
Instead of like actually collabing with each other.
All right. Well, I mean, that's kind of a bummer, man. Sorry that you didn't like it.
Yeah, I would give it like maybe a 2 or a 3.
Yikes. Okay.
So I mean, this might be up some people's alleys, but for me, definitely not.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I'm trying to think of any other like notes or anything that I had on it. Let me hear Flamingo Pink again.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, like I said, I really liked Difficult, particularly the song, particularly the part where he talks about Kirby.
Well, I mean, anytime Kirby is mentioned,
of course. And then I really like All Day Breakfast. Oh Fudge has a fun lyrical ideology of turning into a monster. But yeah, okay. They ended up not liking it. That's kind of a bummer. But hey, that's
I will say his word choices are usually entertaining.
Yeah, I mean he's a great lyricist.
Compared to like other rappers and everything. He chooses his words to be very interesting and diverse.
Okay. Well, like I said, bummer you didn't like it. I apologize. But hey,
you should.
That's just bound to happen sometimes, especially with the premise of this show. So
I've never given you anything this bad.
Piss off.
Speaking of records that were bad, the Ancients, they are releasing a new record finally.
Oh yeah, I gotta be honest. I might check out a single, but like, odds are I'm probably not gonna like it.
You're not going to like it. It's more of the same.
I don't know what was up with that record, but I did not enjoy it.
So I'm looking forward to it, but that's just me.
I need to get you a light for in front next to your camera.
No, that sounds annoying.
It's not that bad. I have one that just connects via USB.
Here, hold on. Okay, Google. Turn lights white.
Got it. Changing 18 lights to white.
That kind of helped. Your face is still shadowy, but But like, look, if you can still see me,
that better?
That's much better. But like, I have a light on. This is me without the light on.
Right. So I just opened a white web page.
Oh, that helps a lot. Cool. All right. Well, you didn't like it. That sucks, but you have poor taste, so who cares?
I'm pretty sure I'm the one with the better taste on this.
Nonsense.
I don't listen to core.
You've enjoyed most of the core I've given you.
It's because it's barely core.
It's still core.
It's the genre barely core where they try to
barely
do
core. It's
where they
the
actually do
bear.
good
It's the
stuff.
bears all in the woods.
Oh, is that what the women are talking about when they would rather have bears in the woods?
I think so. Bear core. Barely
They're
core.
talking about barely core.
That was a dumb joke. Anyway, also, it took less than an hour for me to hate the Hawk Tua memes. Like immediately, I hated
Come
them.
on.
No, they were
Come
stupid.
on.
They
You're
were incredibly stupid.
You're stupid.
And I freaking like I was on Facebook dating and I swiped on somebody that I didn't know what it meant. Everything else was fine on her bio or whatever, but the last thing was Hawk Tua. And then 2 minutes later, I saw all the memes, and I'm like, oh, I hate this.
Ethan, that's how you get the good stuff.
Sure.
Come on.
All right. So I went through a much different album than hip hop. I went through a melodic black metal album by the melodic black symphonic. That's my mistake. Symphonic black metal album. Abigail Williams, who is no longer symphonic black metal. They are quite ambient black metal now,
with symphonic elements.
Okay, I haven't listened to a lot of their newer stuff.
They incorporate violins and cellos a lot.
I feel you. In the Shadow of a Thousand Suns by Abigail Williams. Abigail Williams is a band from Phoenix, Arizona, and Washington later in their career. I've actually listened to some of their stuff before on this very show. I listened to their EP Legends back when we did our All Albums Ranked 1 year anniversary episode, which I remember was a pretty solid record. It had a lot of elements of metalcore in it, so it was kind of an odd mix of metalcore and black metal. Not so much on this one. This is definitely a lot more black metal than there is core, but there's kind of a touch of it here and there. In the Shadow of a Thousand Suns was released in 2008. It's got 10 tracks. And what did I think about the record? I thought it was pretty solid. My mind wasn't blown.
Oh, no, that's unfortunate, because let me tell you, when I heard this record,
there were moments that blew my mind. His shrieking vocals, like the really high pitched shrieks that he does. He's usually not saying words when it's usually a texture with a lot of delay and reverb on it. Really liked those. I'd love to learn how to do that. Was solid. There was a song on here that I did know beforehand called Into the Ashes. I really like that song. I like the piano intro a lot. I listened to this yesterday again, and I listened to it with all of the lyrics. First of all, I want to say Dark Lyrics sucks. But then again, so did Genius. So I think just lyrics for this record kind of blow when it comes to trying to find them online. Also, like, the lyrics didn't do much for me throughout the whole thing. The only song that I really remember lyrically is Floods.
Floods is so good lyrically. Yes,
it is solid. It's just because he does repeat the "I am your keeper. This is shelter. This is everything you ever wanted" quite a bit throughout the song. Really enjoyed it. And then in my listening to it, let me pull Spotify back up. I did like I liked all of the songs, but I didn't mark a lot of them like I usually do. I liked A Thousand Suns. I specifically marked that one. But I don't have tons of specifics on this record. All I can say is that really good black metal. Nothing felt out of place. That was what kind of stuck out when I was reading the lyrics. His vocal flow with the lyrics just feels awkward. When I'm listening to them without the lyrics and not paying attention to what he's saying, they feel fine. But just for some reason, lyrically, and it might have just been how the lyrics were like spaced out in the websites.
Right.
Something as simple as that. Just felt really weird. But vocally, I'm a vocal snob. I like his stuff a lot. He sounds super solid. I love the orchestral parts of the album. They fit very well. And overall, this record is really nice. I'd probably give it like a 7.5 or an 8.
For me, this record, one, means a lot. It's what got me into Abigail Williams and black metal in general. Not that I'm a huge black metal fan.
I could see that.
But this was a band that my best friend Doug introduced me to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think instrumentally, just song to song, beginning to the end, I would call this a perfect record. I think it flows very well. I think it starts up really interesting, and I love the last song and how it closes out.
The Departure.
Yes, I love it. Where this is the only song besides A Thousand Suns that has clean vocals, but it's
Yeah.
also the only song that has the keyboardist singing as well,
Okay. Yeah.
which is was a woman.
She's in Cradle of Filth now, isn't she?
I don't know if she's still in Cradle of Filth, but she left Abigail Williams to go into Cradle of Filth.
Gross.
Yeah, definitely a downgrade. Maybe not money wise, but definitely in talent.
Yeah. The ending that I really like in this record is the end of Empyrean into the Cold Wastes. I love the transition into Floods. It's a very good transition.
Because with the Departure, it's like you got straight black metal, and then it fades out into an acoustic number with them doing clean duet singing. Then there's like a one measure rest, and then it just explodes back into black metal, but without any vocals, and the rest of the song is instrumentation. And it like ends on like really nice piano. And
Indeed.
It's so well written.
It's a very well written record. I can agree to that, definitely. And it's fun. So I listen to a podcast called Chilluminati, which is stuff about like ghosts, goblins, and true crime and stuff like that as well. And I'm on their Discord, and I remember getting into a conversation with somebody. I can see Cat in the screen just a little bit.
I'm trying to get him. Yep, got him. Oh god, he's so heavy.
We'll move the camera for this one.
This is Succotash. He hates being held.
I love him.
He's such a good boy.
So yeah, for next episode, I'll be sure to like have it so that it records our stuff separately, so I can edit it better in post. For this one, it's going to be mostly just our faces. I love his eyes. They're just like, Father, release me.
Yeah, pretty much. So, by the way, if you want to listen to the part of the Departure I was talking about,
sure.
Do at like 2:15 and just listen on.
Okay. Oh, okay. For some reason, I didn't even notice the other voice. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a really good part.
So, and the right when it comes back in with the black metal and everything, it's just solid throughout.
Definitely.
I think
agree.
they at least, I think, thought about a closing track when they did this.
Yeah, I can agree to that. So yeah, 7.5 or an 8 for me for into the shadow of a thousand suns in the shadow of a thousand suns.
Also,
it's a great
just
title.
It's a fantastic title.
Yeah,
like
that's
Staring to Death and Be Still.
That is also
or Cutting the Throat of God.
Cutting the Throat of God still feels like Kerry King level.
No, he don't know that many words.
It sounds like it sounds like a Slayer song.
I'll give you. It sounds like either your typical black metal record or a Slayer song. I'll give you that.
Man, Abigail Williams has a lot of material.
Yeah, and they're working on a new album right now, I believe.
More by Abigail. This doesn't seem. Oh, it was a collaboration song. I was like, Drugzilla will lower your sperm count was on there, but it's a collaboration track. Okay, well, kind of a bummer you didn't like Aesop's and Blockhead album, but at least Abigail Williams pulled through. I figured I was gonna like Abigail Williams. It was kind of a safe pick. I would have been really
surprised if you hadn't. This was more of a, I really want you to listen to this specific record because I think it's their best record. That's not their
atmospheric
stuff. And probably down the road, if you don't fucking check out their stuff or we're on a car trip and I make you listen to it, I'm going to pick Abigail Williams again and do their other record, because Abigail Williams is probably one of my top 10 bands.
Okay.
That I listen to. God, we should do like a little list of like our top 5 to 10 bands.
We probably should. I'm surprised that's not something that's come up before.
Yeah. You know what? We're done. Either we could do the stupid 90s list, or we can just have a little discussion of like our top 5 bands.
I feel like I would have to think about it, though. I know some obvious picks. Like, obviously, Metallica is going to be up there for me, and Cattle is going to be up there for me.
Slayer,
of course. And
Megadeth.
Yeah, definitely. And especially, and my favorite's obviously Anthrax.
Obviously.
But I feel like that's something I would have to like put a little bit of time into.
You can't just name 5 bands that are like your top 5 of all time.
I might be able to. It definitely wouldn't be in order. It would be like just an in general thing.
Order.
So
we do not have to do in order.
Cattle, obvious reasons. Metallica, obvious reasons. I think lately Black Dahlia is in there. I think they've just become one of my favorite death metal bands. I feel like Cannibal Corpse would probably be in there. And then the fourth one's weird because like I would put Aesop, but we're talking specifically about bands and like metal, I assume.
I mean, just music in general.
Okay, yeah. I'd probably go Cannibal Corpse, Aesop Rock, Cattle, Decat, Metallica, Black Dahlia.
Okay. For me, it's Opeth and Gojira. Those are definitely my top 2.
Gojira could go in there too, though. I'd probably put Gojira above Cannibal.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that actually.
Yes, I mean, from Mars to Sirius alone.
It's a fantastic record.
Yeah. I mean, those 3 middle albums, the From Mars to Sirius, End of All Flesh, or The Way of All Flesh, and Levant
Sauvage.
Yeah. Just alone. I love Cannibal Corpse, but like those 3 albums are just banger after banger after banger.
Fair enough. For me, Gojira and Opeth are probably my top 2. Though not with their latest material.
Right.
So, which is unfortunate for me. Unfortunately, I got into Opeth right when they were switching over. So, Watershed was like my first record by them.
It's a good one. It's a good one to be introduced to.
Lotus Eater is a fantastic song.
Heir Apparent's my go-to.
Heir Apparent was not my go-to at the time, but it is now because, Jesus, that opening is just...
I love the piano break.
Yeah, that's what more core bands need, piano breakdowns.
Yeah.
Opeth, my favorite core band. Great deathcore. How would you feel about Opeth doing a deathcore album?
I mean, it would probably be progressive deathcore, so it would probably be completely fine.
Just pure deathcore.
Like MySpace era?
Sure.
I'd listen to it.
Michael Ockerfeld has said that if he was to do another death metal
album,
it would
just be straight death metal. I'd listen to it, dude. I think it'd be brutal.
That man was in Bloodbath.
True. And the albums he was in, I think he was only in one out. No, he was in 2. But his vocals sounded mint in it. They don't anymore, but
nope.
Unfortunately.
So, it's very unfortunate, but that's what you get for smoking your entire life.
That's true, but also it's live. In a recorded setting, he has the ability to like really hydrate and really take best takes and stuff like that. So I assume if they went death metal again, it would be completely fine. Or he could sound like Chris Barnes.
Barnes, yeah. So then we got Septic Flesh. Because of course I'm going to choose the Symphonic Boys.
Okay. Yeah.
Along with the Symphonic Boys are the other Symphonic Boys, Flesh God Apocalypse.
Okay.
And then if we're only doing 5, then Abigail Williams.
Okay.
So if I had more, I would add things like Bell Witch, Ne Oblivia Scaris, maybe At the Gates. I do love me some new At the Gates.
Yeah.
In Flames, Dark Tranquility, Insomnium.
I'm trying to think of who else I would add. I feel like Knocked Loose has broken in there.
Gross.
Knocked Loose is great. I love Knocked Loose.
I really would never expect you to ever say that.
I mean, I didn't. If you asked me a year ago, like, "Hey, will you get it? Hey, do you like Knocked Loose?" I'd be like, "No." I was never interested in them. Really, it wasn't that I listened to them and didn't like them. It was just like, popular band, whatever. I don't feel like listening to it.
See, for me, it's the vocals that I just thought you would never get behind.
Well, at first I didn't. So the story with me getting into Knocked Loose, I have a friend on Facebook, and it was around the time Spotify Wrapped dropped early this year, and it was just one of those things of like, give me a number and I'll give you what song it correlates to. So I did it, and her pick was God Knows by Knocked Loose, and that song is just so freaking ass beaty. I love it. And the vocals were weird at first, but like, I think it really fits the music. I like it a lot now. It just took me a second to get into it, but I feel like Knocked Loose would break into the thing. Let me check out my on repeat, because that might give me some more choices here. I've already said Cannibal Corpse would be in the top 10, definitely. Meshuggah would probably be in the top 10.
Yeah, of course, Meshuggah.
I would definitely put Devi, just in general, in the top 10, because I can't be asked to part out all of his different...
No, you must choose one of the specific projects.
Honestly, I'd probably pick Strapping Young Lad. But
it's all about the Devin Townsend project, my dude.
I mean, Devin Townsend project's really solid. I don't know if I can do 10 off the top of my head. Whitechapel, they'd be up there.
Oh, yeah.
Whitechapel would be up there. Black Tongue would be up there. Maybe even Infant. Dying Fetus. No,
Gross.
I don't listen to enough Dying Fetus. I like Dying Fetus, but I don't like constantly listen to Dying Fetus.
There you go, folks.
What do you guys like listening to if you're watching this?
I don't care about their opinions.
Yeah, you do, because it means we get content.
And maybe they'll make us listen to something that's actually good.
That's true. So let's go through just really quick the best rock and metal albums of the year. It'll just be like a yay or nay or interesting type thing.
Or I haven't listened to that.
I mean, yeah. And of course it's Loudwire, so it's basically going to be any big name band that has released an album this year will be on this list.
Come on, Ulcerate. Biggest band.
When was this written? I bet that will be at the bottom of the article. So I will check that in a moment. All right. Best rock and metal albums of the year so far. Starting first, Green Day. No.
I didn't even know Green Day still wrote music.
I didn't know they released anything this year. I heard their last album was complete garbage. So I haven't heard anything off of this one. I've never heard of I've heard of Alkaline Trio. I don't know anything about them. Caligula's Horse.
Okay.
I heard the new Static X album was not good.
I mean, is Static X good?
I like Static X.
Yeah, okay. Well,
they're not.
You like shit music.
Shut up. They're not terrible when it comes to new metal anyway.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Laura Jane Grace. Never heard of her. Eson. His album Eson.
Oh, actually, I heard that album was fantastic. I enjoyed a lot of the singles off of it.
Okay. I have not checked any of it out.
I forgot that came out. I need to check it out.
Bruce Dickinson released a solo album.
Probably sucks.
Liam Gallagher and John Squire. Never heard of them. Apparently, Judas Priest released an album this year. I've not checked it out. But Firepower was such a good album, I should check out the new Judas Priest record. And honestly, I'm just surprised that Halford is still kicking it. Are you okay?
I'm listening to music.
Okay. The Black Crows, pass. Scott Stapp, double pass.
God, that's such a good part.
Wrist Meat Razor, never heard of them. Alpha Wolf, I have heard of them. The Black Keys, didn't we already do the Black Keys? Did they really? Oh, that's the Black Crows.
Yeah.
The Black Keys, okay. Era, okay. High on Fire.
This is mostly rock, it sounds like.
Yes. High on Fire. I've never got into High on Fire.
Never been my thing. I'm not listening to music anymore, by the way.
Okay.
I just really like that one part.
That's fine. Pearl Jam. I hate Pearl Jam with a passion.
You love also, Pearl Jam still releases music?
I guess they released an album on April 19th. Apparently it had Ozzy on it. No, it was the producer that they produced Ozzy before. See You Space Cowboy. I've heard of them. Dark Throne apparently put out a new record.
I did know that, yeah.
Frank Turner, don't know who that is. Of course, Knocked Loose's You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. Great record. Unleash the Archers. I've heard this record is really good. They used AI in it. But
controversial.
True. They used AI for the art, and then they used some in the writing process, but it's a concept album about AI becoming sentient, I think. Hold on. They might have I feel artificial intelligence is the future we must all confront, and the record does so in an energizing, thoughtful way that's so much more than another band taking a stab at Russia's dystopian 2112 saga. Phantoma is centered around an AI robot of the same name that seeks to be like humans. It's a clever twist that makes larger-than-life statements, supported by brilliantly epic, emotionally riveting power metal. I don't know any other specifics, or else I would go into deeper specifics. I've just heard it's a great record.
That's an interesting concept, and I'll let it go. I'm not a big fan of AI taking over art, but, you know.
I think it's thematic in a way that's passable.
Yeah.
Marty Friedman put out a record. Okay. I've always heard great things about Gate Creeper.
As have I.
I've never really listened to them, but they put out a new record called Dark Superstition. I might have to check it out. No, Loudwire. Kerry King's new album should not be on this list. It's just mediocre thrash metal. I don't know anything about this new Bring Me the Horizon album, but the album art is gross. I liked one of their... the last one I listened to was Amo, which it was very polarizing, and I kind of liked that one. I'm not big on to Bring Me the Horizon. Never heard of Candy. Never heard of Crypt Sermon. And that's it.
Aww.
Yeah,
when was it read?
It doesn't say, but the last entry was June 14th.
Okay, yeah, that was that wasn't that long ago. It feels like it was long ago. That was only a
couple weeks.
2 weeks ago.
When did the Ulcerate record drop?
June 14th.
Oh, well.
No, it's good. Loudwire just doesn't know what they're talking about.
That is true. They kind of don't. How many entries are in this? I haven't heard of most of these. Well, I've heard of a lot of them, actually. And there's a lot of entries.
Woo! I thought I made a big boo-boo.
What?
I thought I exited out of the video recorder.
Jesus, that's a lot of it. I scrolled through the albums that went number one. There's like 40 entries.
It's a lot of albums going number one.
I guess it is all of the 90s.
Yeah, it's an entire decade.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
okay.
All right. Well, folks, you got to hear some albums of the year. You got to hear what our top 10-ish bands were.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take.
Couple of solid reviews all around. That's pushing it with me. My reviews always tend to be a little too simplistic. I need to stop that, but
I feel like that's me, except I was able to shit on this one pretty well. I even said song names.
You did actually give some song names, which I appreciate greatly. Yeah, sorry you didn't like it. It's kind of a bummer, but it happens.
Stop fucking apologizing for it and just give me better fucking music.
No. I'm giving you an album with Breeze in it next.
No, I don't like the Breeze. I work with the Bree. I wonder if she would get sick of that joke very fast.
She'd get sick of it immediately. Like, before you finished the joke.
I wonder if she's into deathcore.
She really likes Entombment of the Machine.
Be hilarious.
All right, let me scroll through the albums I can give you again. Because there's a few.
I need to work on my atmospheric black metal project.
You do. You need to work on music, and you need to have me record vocals for your music.
I'm not going to have you record black metal vocals.
I can do black metal vocals.
You can't do black metal vocals.
Sure, I can. I can't do
Not
them
the
for very long.
Well, that's the problem in atmospheric black metal, where the songs are like 10 to 20 minutes long.
That's fair. Oh, Mitch, what am I gonna give you? I've been toying.
Some good.
I was toying with some prog. I was toying with some tech.
Giving me prog. What are you thinking?
There's a caveat with the prog.
Oh no. Oh, I know what it is. No.
What do you think I'm talking about?
No.
I'm curious because I actually don't know what you're thinking.
Is it the Clown album?
No. No, it's because it's a Christian album.
I definitely don't want to listen to it. I'd rather listen to the Clown album.
I don't know if you'd rather listen to Mr. Bungle. It's a good record.
I'll
hold off. I'll hold off for now.
I mean,
I'm actually gonna give you a new album that came out this year. Oh, I'll give you a choice. It's both core. There's tech deathcore, or there's like a.
Just give me the Knock Loose one.
I'm not giving you Knock Loose. That's an EP. Because I decided which one I would give you. It was the EP because it's a concept EP. It's either
is it a long concept EP?
It's about 20 minutes.
Not long enough.
This is a concept album that I found while I was trying to search for stuff that sounded like Nadir by Black Tongue. It's not quite Nadir, but it has like vibes, or tech deathcore that came out this year.
Give me Nadir. Okay. I'll just re-listen to Nadir.
It's such a good record. Okay, I'm gonna give you "It Comes in Waves" by the Acacia Strain.
Oh no, not the Acacia Strain.
I'm not big on Acacia Strain, but I do like this album.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I also love In Waves.
In Waves.
I can't remember how the instrument goes.
Oh, Trivium. If only you would release Shogun 2.
They've gotten so close.
But hey, In the Court of the Dragon was pretty solid.
That would be they got so close.
Oh, I got you. I liked the one before that too. I forget what it was called.
Can we just call Ibaraki Shogun 2 and
no, it's completely different.
It's Japanese themed. It's incredibly Japanese themed, actually.
True. So yeah,
more than Shogun was.
I'm giving you "It Comes in Waves" by the Acacia Strain.
All right. You have two options from me.
Okay.
You can either have a very proggy, depressive album with some really amazing female vocals.
You women.
I know. Or aren't you on dating sites? What if you mention our podcast and then they watch this specific episode?
They know I'm joking.
Do they?
Hey, at least I haven't done my default "hey, screw women up top" joke that I've done multiple times.
I don't know, Ethan. You do look like you drink from the red pill.
I do not look like I drink the red pill. I don't. I mean, I may have red Kool-Aid right now, but
a little bit.
Is it because
4chan recently?
Is it because I edited the conservative political stuff
It's because you edited the conservative political stuff.
I'm trying to get a job.
And you're fat and a nerd.
That can go either way, though. Fat nerds can be conservatives or progressives.
Oh, I just meant the red pill part.
Oh, the red pill part. Yeah, that's fair. I used to wear fedoras. That doesn't help.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. I forgot about that. How could I forget that?
At least I never like went full on and like bought a katana. I did buy a trench coat once.
I can't say anything. I own a trench coat, but the trench coat is made out of wool, so it's like a World War II trench coat.
Oh, mine was straight leather.
Yeah.
It was like a Punisher coat.
2, it is really good in the fucking cold. Like, holy crap. You remember those couple of days that they closed down IUPUI because it was like -20 with wind chill?
Yeah.
I was able to walk outside with that on and not feel it at all.
Nice.
So solid. Or since you wore fedoras, I'll admit, besides beanies, I was really into beanies. I wore taxi cab hats.
Is that the dorky hat? Like
yeah.
Okay. The one I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Like the English people hat?
Yes.
The hat that like
the Peaky Blinders hat.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's dorky.
It's pretty dorky. I only rocked one, but that's enough.
I owned more than one fedora.
Oh,
Ethan, I would get them for Christmas.
I don't think that's any better.
I wasn't buying them. I was just being gifted them.
Yeah, but that means the person thought that you were a fedora wearer.
It was my family. They knew I wore fedoras.
And what does that say?
Hey, I haven't gotten one for years now. I don't even know where my old ones are.
Let's keep it that way.
All right. So I had a choice between a depressive prog album or what?
With really good female vocals.
Yeah, women. Yeah, okay.
Or German rap.
German rap? I feel like I have to go with German rap.
All right. I will spell it out for you in case
Just type it in Discord.
That's what I meant by spelling it out. How do you spell German?
You spelled German.
Is it one F? How do you spell German? Is there one F in German?
I think there is. Oh, you sent a Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum song?
I did. It was 2 Fs. Damn it.
This song is called Cut of a Hergenbergen, Part 2.
No. The
Stadtaffe?
Stadtaffe.
Stadtaffe.
Means city ape. It's by Peter Fox.
Okay. So Stadtaffe is the album?
Damn, now you're making it so I can't pronounce German, and I was one that took 3 years of German. Stadtaffe. God, Frau Cervantes, don't watch this episode. Is the name of the album.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So next episode, whenever we get around to actually recording it, we've been really bad about that again lately, but who knows? We'll try and get them better, maybe. It'll be a lot better if I actually get this gig and work from home.
And have control over your hours.
Yes. So next episode, we're going to be going over an Acacia Strain album and the person who you named that I already forget. Peter Fox record. It's going to be some German rap and some deathcore.
Yes, the classic genre lineup.
Peter Fox touring with Acacia Strain when? Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please like us on all of your various websites, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and all of that. Hopefully this goes up. Hopefully nothing went wrong and this goes up normally. thank you for tuning into our very first video episode. I think it went pretty smoothly, at least until I go to the editing phase. We'll see. If you're in a band and you'd like us to feature you at the end of our episodes, please contact us either by email or on Facebook.
What's the last time we even did that?
A while ago. I need to make another post about it because I usually get people that do it. But I'm pretty sure the next time we're going to do it is when we talk to McGinley from Fleshbore. Whenever he just doesn't know when the first single for their next thing's going to come out. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to contact us at all.
Also, spoilers.
Well, whatever. No one's going to watch this.
Also, I guess you could edit it out.
I could also edit it out. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Distorted Entertainment Podcast. If you want to contact us, you can go to facebook.com/distantpod or Twitter @distantpod. That's DISTENTPOD. DISTENTPOD is also our TikTok. If you want to go there, I'm going to be trying to review albums a little bit more. And then, and I'm trying to get Mitch to record them and I'd edit them because he doesn't want to do TikTok. He doesn't want to download TikTok anyway.
The Chinese government will never get my files.
They'll never get a view out of me. Never. So, next episode, we're going to go over a Peter Fox album and an Acacia Strain record. Like I said, like us if you like us. Dislike us if you don't. Either way, it's engagement. And we will see you guys. Or my name is Ethan. My outro game is terrible today. Terrible. My name is Ethan Carpenter. I'm of course joined by Mitchell Wade.
Hey.
And I'll see you guys, or we'll see you guys next. It's the outros. It's so dead. It's so dead.
Also, you guys, during Pride Month.
You gays. Okay. Also, this is definitely not going out in June, but happy Pride Month to everybody that celebrates. So, and happy 4th of July. That's kind of when we're recording, or at least close to it. So,
fuck this holiday. I hate this holiday.
I have not heard any fireworks yet, so I'm happy.
I've heard so many fireworks, man.
I'm so sick.
But I also live closer to downtown than you do.
That is true. So, all right, guys, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Boy.